Continue. Chapter number 4. Chapter #4.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab. Huh?
Dumpster's gone wild.
Hello?
I did not know that was an A7X song, to be honest. When did that one come out? That could explain a lot for me. Either way, I don't know the full discography of A7X, so that's on me. I only know the singles. I'm a poser.
Damn.
The singles probably from like
It's already late in the evening.
2011 prior. Let me be honest.
Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, the flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the
Edge.
first bit of sense you've made all evening.
Good. The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What did no one...
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
Yes. Make haste. Good evening, Witchy 2003. Wow, okay. Yep. Unaware.
Ah, fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today. Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or... one more won't hurt.
Uh-huh. How are we still alive? Good evening.
I need to focus.
Everybody focus.
Fuck. I don't have much time.
For what?
I've already taken my pills. Not looking to overdose. Okay.
Get started.
One by one, Jack. Take it easy. Oh, a burning issue indeed. Then I'll move on to the body. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. I'm
Hosty.
heading to the camcorder.
I am Witchy. I'm tired. I'm always tired, but I feel exhausted.
Nervous.
And I have a feeling I'm still gonna end up doing work tomorrow. Both work, and homework. But either way, that's it. I am making sure the phone is off. I'm gonna sleep, and damn it. I'm getting out of bed when I'm damn well ready. To be blunt. Get out of bed when I'm ready. Camcorder time.
Oh well.
Focus on that burnt booty.
This is not the best framing.
How dare you? You don't like burnt ash shots?
It's the 20
Rump roast?
something of November 1991. Jack Hammond is conducting the autopsy. Oh, I appear to be missing my gloves and apron.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. To say he's probably not happy is an understatement. Put on the apron. Hanging. Pants off, apron on. Kiss the cook.
Yes, you already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first. So, the victim is from yesterday's apartment block fire on Grounder Street. Personal details unknown. The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment, where the most damage was reported. The
Oh my
body
goodness.
was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner of the apartment asked about the deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there.
Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Decepticon. I hope I said that correct. I know I've butchered it before, and I will butcher it again, but I'm not trying to. I swear. Eeg.
The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material,
Pornographic?
ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity. It's difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made.
Hope you had a great stream. FNAF 2, nice. Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting started here. Night number 2 of Autopsy Simulator. Took me a moment. What are we playing again? I've only been live here for about
indicated that it was probably the large
6
quantity
minutes.
of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or whether he was dead before it.
Oh, is this the dude that's burned? The shirtless cowboy? Naked cowboy? Guess so. Exit.
As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now.
Welcome in again, Raiders. Goes in playing night 2 of Autopsy Sim, so if you're looking forward to playing this yourself, you're welcome here, but you may not want to have any spoilers since we're in chapter number 4 here.
This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles.
Noted. All right, find the marks. Enhance. Pectoral.
The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed.
Skelly Army. Closer. Closer. Wait, I can't get any tighter. Huh. I can move. It's blinking. Usually when it blinks, it means zoom in. Oh, maybe zoom out. Aha, that's it. Too
Coagulation
close.
occurs in
Means zoom in or zoom
exposed
out.
muscles due to their fibers shrinking.
Crotch shots, go.
The extensors yield to the force of the flexors. The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him.
2 more.
Just 10 minutes will do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and tendons to contract, like a steak on the grill.
What does Wesker need? 7 minutes? Steak on the grill. One more to go. Scanning. Neck. The rope.
In the end, we're all just walking meat.
We have the meats. Alrighty. Totally an accident.
The deceased must now be straightened out, and we need to get rid of these bindings. He looks to have been tied up in a rather unusual way. The deceased's neck and feet were most likely secured to his hands, and these were probably tied in front, and around the crotch level.
Crotch, crotch, crotch.
Which explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not all that twisted. That's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked.
Noted. Inspect with magnifying lens. Goes in 3, inspect.
The other details. There are crow's feet visible near the eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken. There's soot in the nostrils. The rope around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin. You can clearly see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire. The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area.
Extreme close-up. Sorry, coffee sip. Whoa. Why can't I click the wrist? Put my little lens. Yes, no, closer. No. I see a circle.
Looks as if a large flap of skin had detached from the calf. The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists.
There was an update for this when I started before. I'm guessing day 1, day 0 patch. Not sure what it addressed, but it is installed. Why can't we not click you there?
Around the wrists are deep and clearly visible. All in all, quite a lot can be deduced from this external examination.
Alrighty. Clipboard.
He appears to be loosely tied. However, this is the result of the corpse drying out. The wound shows that the rope had deeply imprinted itself in the tissue. Severe burns, covering approximately 80% of the epidermis. Traces fail to indicate that the deceased suffocated before the fire took hold. Oh, that must have been terrifying. Predominance of 4th and 3rd degree burns. The length of the rope was calculated, and appears that the deceased could make limited movements around the perineum. The burns reach through the dermis and hypodermis to reach the muscles.
It's a lot of dermis.
Covered in numerous areas. The eye clenching is a natural reaction of the body to high temperatures. Soot in the nose appears when inhaling harmful and choking smoke.
The red around the nose gives me clown vibes. Like clown filter.
The mouth was heavily burned as well. The teeth, however, makes me wonder. The conclusions are quite clear. Wounds on the wrists and ankles indicate that the deceased could have been struggling in panic. The extent of the thermal stresses on the body could have caused this death. It looks like the deceased was a fan of choking while masturbating. That's due to predilection for asphyxophilia do occur, but not in this case. Burns to the genitals and groin are an additional concussive factor. This is due to the high vascularity and innervation of this area. The mixture of fear, sexual arousal, and drugs could have caused a heart attack. In this case, I don't assume that this was a delayed death. It may seem incidental, but for us it's a sign that the deceased was most certainly conscious. We need to check the damage inhaling all that smoke has done to the respiratory tract. Perhaps the deceased lost a tooth attempting to bite through the rope. Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with, huh? You guessed it. A dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alkanate material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need should be somewhere in the lab.
Find the tools in the lab to make a cast of the teeth.
Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time. Where are these trays? Towels, papers, jars? Nope. It's not anywhere on the counter. Maybe in this drawer. Oh, there they are. And a surprising amount of ready-made alkanate. I'll warm this up in my hands.
Make a cast of the teeth.
Okay. Making an
We're back,
impression
class.
is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them together in one firm movement until you feel significant resistance. Once the devices have been placed... apologies. They cannot be adjusted. Okay. Again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer.
Looks like a waffle iron. Small one. Who wants waffles? Grab the brush.
You see, it seems...
I haven't had a waffle in forever.
And yet, laborious.
Dust, dust, dust.
On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he saved the high cost of orthodontic treatment.
$1991 facts. Pablo Sonic. I didn't look at the fast styles. We got Stephen, Police Station, Hospital, Pizza, Morgue, the NOPD, Dorothy, question mark, University, A. Burroughs. Pizza time. Input teeth.
Wow. Who would have expected a match so soon? Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson, 47 years old. He had a criminal record and was recently in court for... Oh, wow. For not returning a videotape to the rental shop. Oh, Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we?
Porno.
Okay. I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay, and we can move on to...
What kind of a felony is that?
This time, I'll go straight for the loppers. I'll
Loppers.
slice it piece by piece. Let me start here. I push hard several times.
Look, skill checks. Classic. First try.
Until I cut a given section.
Evading payment of a fine. Steady. Steady hands. Idle hands.
You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here.
A lot of ambient noise. Space. Space. If we could just have a really quick space.
Solid crunch.
No crime. Crunch. There it is again. Solid crunch. Captain Crunch. Well, like Captain Crunch, I guess. Boop, boop. And last but not least, boop.
Almost there. Now we peel back the skin. Now to remove the ribs. And we can check out what's going on in here. And I see that a lot.
I've never had a pork rind before.
In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Ladle, ladle, ladle. I made you out of stainless steel. Yeah, a satisfying crunch.
I think I saw one somewhere here. Aha. I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Great. Running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary? I'm gonna get Ridley.
Go talk to Ridley.
Pump is probably in the basement.
Pump and dump. Checking. Legs are still attached.
Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley? I'll just go to the basement and check.
Do we have the key, though? I assume yes. There is no way to go any faster in this game, at least not right now. Shift does nothing. Shift does nothing, as you can see. Cursor. Not me spamming shift.
Jeez. I don't know what this is for. Rusty scrap. God!
Sausage.
Where is this infernal machine?
Here's our friend. Vision. This is where the magic happens.
Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this?
It obviously got down here. That's always my logic in
I
life.
swear I'm going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... I don't know how long. I had so much work on my mind. And Alice...
Hammond.
Because of me. As always, she had to...
Hammond, are you talking to yourself or what?
Huh? What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Letter? For me?
Yes, letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself again?
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was looking for you earlier.
And I was retrieving your letter.
Jesus, Ridley. Could you talk to me like a human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
I just realized there's a handle on top of this. Why aren't we carrying this by the handle? Hey, Phil, what's going on? Your name does sound familiar, looks familiar.
A letter. Fuck. Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass.
Oh, it still says to take the pump back. Pump and dump. The electric suction device.
So, we have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table.
Oh. It's haunted.
Yeah, I can finally put this thing down. Alright, just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
Maybe there is something useful in the social room. What about this letter? Weeks ago when I was playing the Exterminator in a game. I'm trying to think which one that was now. Indeed. Toasted. Well done. Letter? 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 No letter. One on the morgue bed.
These lockers could contain everything we need, or simply filled with people's crap. Screw it. There might be something in here. Yep. I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper.
Locate the padlock code to get inside the locker. Makes sense to me. How many digits? 5? 4. 4 digits. Old. Been too easy.
What?
Brains. Hannibal Lecter. And now, wandering around. Might be on that calendar, to be honest. Working with zombies. If you were a code, where would you be? To be or not to be? Surely that's not a real brain, just a gelatin mold for the holiday season. Even though I don't think it's Halloween time. But I digress. I'm guessing it is the calendar or whatnot.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything. Some of my previous cases, a reminder of more prosperous times.
Prosperous. Hey, Mr. Boom, thank you for the lurk. Hello. Hello. Code? Any codes? Do that brain again. Oh, there's no brain. Everything's fine.
Did I imagine something?
Enjoy my Ridley famous chili. I had to take a double check on that. Anybody see anything here? November 1991. 11221. Insane in the membrane. Touch all the things.
Medical University diploma. I didn't know then that a pathologist how to get an exception.
Oh, there it is. 3649.
3649.
Damn, you're fine.
3649. 3649. 3749. 3794. train my memory for numbers. What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh, some small trinkets, accessories. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I should take it to the office.
Someone say.
Antiseptics, any other stuff? But here.
What are we doing with this book? Open that book. Swallows hard.
I wanted to forget. Alice. I regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God.
M2? Answer the phone in Jack's office. Time to jack off and Jack phone.
Oh, do not think. Just don't think. Office of the Medical Examiner, Peatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You
Relatable.
scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble and say what I said.
Jack, it's all right. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy,
Ooh, a trip to
please.
where?
I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack? Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. No, you shouldn't.
I have it all under control. I should be getting back to work.
The results should be in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. I feel terribly weak. There's been a bit too much going on lately.
A bottomless pill bottle.
I was supposed to collect the hose.
Is this always here? One hose.
Focus on your work, Jack.
It's making all this rattling noise. Must be outside. Metallic noises intensifies. Attach the hose to the machine.
All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube.
Oh, set the pump to full speed. Vacuum. Max.
We turn on the machine.
Blood pressure. Is that not full?
With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back.
Pump the blood from the pooled areas. A big suck. It's like going to the dentist.
Still a few nooks and crannies left.
We got this. Holding M1. It's been 84 years of pumping.
External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs.
Oh, there it goes. I'm supposed to, like,
So
wiggle
I
it.
expect the organs to be intact. In a way, it's quite extraordinary.
Just a little bit.
That even with such severe burns, skin, fat, the organs are all present and correct.
Bloodsucker pump blood out of the
Tint
abdominal
indicates high
cavity.
carboxyhemoglobin levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery. What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage content in the sample. But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge.
Notebook. Office. Why don't we bring this with us every time? Something seems off. A lot of things seem off, I guess.
I feel like I've been here forever. Jack, focus. Just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories. Burning is only at the surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. This particular case appears quite basic.
Carbo hobgoblin levels. Surely. "10 minutes at 85%.
However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation. The centrifuge
Quick
has
10
completed
minutes.
its
Again.
cycle. So, as usual, I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly.
We hope.
Ugh. What exactly was I supposed to test for? COHB. Ugh. I'll
Pipette.
take 2 milliliters of huge sample.
Insert. And suck.
Ugh.
Oh, 4. You're not following basic directions. for science.
Well, confirmed. Death due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs.
Heart analysis.
What? Where? Mr. Ridley?
Search through the complex to find the lost body. Just got up and walked away.
Why did he take that fucking body?
The complex, the back rooms.
Why did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body. You know, from the autopsy room?
Christ, him. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
Can't go in here yet. Should we go to the basement?
Something strange is happening here. What's wrong with me?
Wriggled off the table.
Maybe I think I'm just tired.
I have a feeling it will be basement time, but even me.
I don't understand what's going on. Maybe I think I'm just tired. I'll go back to the dissecting room. Maybe I just saw something wrong.
Saying to go back, eh? Oh, yep, everything's fine. Nobody panic.
So, I think there's... I must have been seeing things. Results. Well, then we can... From the results, we can now be sure that the carboxyhemoglobin concentration was... The organ has a reddish pink tint, which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now.
Exclude heart attack as potential cause of death. Oh.
We will look at the lungs more carefully. From the outside, just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there. Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs. I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clots. Jesus.
Bored of your job, I understand. North.
Alright. You can see changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here. So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea. The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion. see what it looks like inside.
No rings, surely.
Okay, the final cut.
It's the final cut down.
There are visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go.
Huh? Deja vu.
I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body.
Wait, isn't this age wrong? When we look at the computer, I think it's at 47. Note the main cause of death.
The extreme burns on the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement.
And accident, natural, suicide, unknown, homicide. What if I go with unknown? Well, let me do it.
Just need to add my
Accident.
handbook and sew up the body.
The best part of waking up. The signing.
I'll close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night.
Love, Jack.
My God. What an exhausting day. I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion.
Call a taxi from the office. Call a cab. One of my favorite drinks from Wet Willie's frozen margaritas.
Oh, fuck. You're in sample. Oh, no.
PPs. And unzip.
Okay, quick. I think I have a container in the lab or office. Okay, this is it.
Prepare a urine sample in the bathroom. Whip it out, buddy. Pop drug test. Seed missing.
I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water.
Give your sample to Ridley. Yeah, you probably should drink more water. All the booze we've been consuming. Oh, we don't usually see your face.
As
Peepees.
expected, sleeping like a log. I'm jealous.
Why the eyes wide open? Sleep with the eyes open. No objective. Head home. Or is this to call the cab? Yes, we are. Yes, indeedy.
What's going on here?
Lipstick? Who's this? Gloves on.
Hurricane taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
Hello. I would like to order a taxi to...
Yes, one taxi,
574
please.
Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
An hour? Oh, no. All right. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
No.
Would you like to set one up? We're regular customers. We have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache.
Head home.
Oh, Jesus, what now?
Damn late night telemarketers.
Yes, how can I help you?
Jack, did you do that? Why did you do that?
Oh my god! What was that? What the fuck? Fuck. It's because of the fatigue. It's because of the fatigue. This was some kind of mistake. An hour here.
Drink some whiskey in your
I need
office.
a drink. Oh, strong. Everything's spinning.
Gee, I wonder why. Good night. Spend the night in the office. Achievement unlocked. Richard Jacobson, complete chapter 4. Save completed. Help me. Help me. Help any helpers. Chapter number 5. This is Mambo 5. Mambo number 5.
Do I... Is this...
Uh-oh, broken glass. A stupid joke.
Shit.
Check an object that
Too
flew through the
far
window.
this time. What's that? What's that? Oh, fuck.
I'm actually going to take a break to go to the bathroom and grab another coffee. I'll probably be like 3-ish minutes or so. Hopefully, well, I guess it depends. How long does it take to brew? Brouhaha. That's what I usually don't do. Pull up the steak cam. I go AFK. Maybe. Any big Texans. Not looking promising. BRB. Be right back. ERBs.
Flaming Heron subscribed for 5 months and says, hey, Gozen and chat. Listen here, you donkey. Flaming Heron. You absolute donut. Don't you dare compare me to that Twitch wanker Gozen. I'm Chef Gordon Ramsay, not some bloody amateur gamer. Go and tell Gozen and his sad excuse of a chat that they couldn't season a dish to save their lives. And as for Tika Boom, that sorry excuse for a mod couldn't moderate his way out of a paper bag. Bloody hell, I'd rather eat a raw onion than have anything to do with that lot. Get a grip, you lot of pathetic biscuit brains.
Yes, I'm back. Imagine. Flaming Heron, hello. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for the resubscription. Hello, hello. Did I miss Ramsey? Ramsing? Returning. See, we got no stay cam. What is this? Should I replay the Ramsey message? I probably should, shouldn't I? It's only proper. Thank you, Nightmare. I did not hear it. Let's go hear it. History. Playing.
Listen here, you donkey. Flaming Heron. You absolute
Freebie.
donut. Don't you dare compare me to that Twitch wanker Gozen.
Huh?
I'm Chef Gordon Ramsay, not some bloody amateur gamer. Go and tell Gozen and his sad excuse of a chat that they couldn't season a dish to save their lives. And as for Tika Boom, that sorry excuse for a mod couldn't moderate his way out of a paper bag. Bloody hell. I'd rather eat a raw onion than have anything to do with that lot.
Ugh.
Get a grip, you lot of pathetic biscuit brains.
Reason rare form tonight, Flaming Heron. Thank you so much again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue. We're tripping.
Is that blood?
I hope this is not Chris's
what's
blood
happening?
from RE1. Done.
Mr. Ridley?
Season your food just fine.
Can't you hear all this commotion?
I like to think I can. Hey, another corpse. Big corpa.
Are you deaf?
Sure, whatever you say, Hammond.
Why is that even funny? Do I need to bring you the evidence?
Sure, if you have some. Not me. I think you slept too much myself.
Go and see for yourself. I'm going home.
Screw you
Taxi's
guys.
probably waiting.
The one that left yesterday?
Yesterday? How so?
It's evening. Friday, November 29th, Hanman.
29th of November.
Remember.
Sorry, I forgot that this was...
Don't worry. I did too. Somehow. I just... oh my god.
Should I call Dorothy? I've set up the cadaver ready for the autopsy. She should be able to replace you.
No. There's no need. I'd be happier staying here than sitting at home alone.
Just in case, let me know.
Sure. Thanks.
Hanman, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, me too.
How's the game? I'm enjoying it. It's very story-based. It's pretty linear so far. I think we're about to wrap it up here in a little bit. It's not really like the Mortuary Assistant. In that game is kind of, if you're familiar, which I'm thinking you might be, that you can kind of screw things up, where here I don't think you can really screw things up. At least not in the story mode. I think they're going to add more modes to this.
I guess I should take my pills.
But I'm fine with a game like this. Also considering the fact that I got a key from the publisher, the devs, for this for free. So I didn't pay anything, so that's even better. I had planned on purchasing it anyways,
Go
but
to the cemetery later. Buy flowers. Not today. To forget the most important of things.
apron. We're not pushing.
Every fucking time. Oh my god. Alice. No. It's only just... Oh, I'm so tired.
Uba.
So damn tired.
Having Alice's poor body. Jack the Ripper.
Someone done. I need to prepare.
Yeah, I had to naturally check out the Steam reviews too to see. So what people are saying, I think, is true. I mean, for the negative or the criticisms. I think that's the thing. It could be what people are maybe expecting or not expecting from the game. Which obviously, Mortuary Assistant had a story, but the gameplay loop is definitely different between the two games, at least from a launch to launch, comparing launch to launch, because I played Mortuary at launch and I played demos for both games, including this one.
Voice recorder. It's November 29th, year 1991. The autopsy is performed by Dr. Jack Hanman. Amber Louve, 30, tattoo parlor employee. Found in the morning at the sinking road stop on the outskirts of the city.
And Nightmare, I think he might be in luck. Well, let me see. Per your last statement, let me double check that. Checking email. Yes. Now for some news. Autopsy Only Mode. We are very excited to announce that Autopsy Only Mode will be coming to Autopsy Simulator later this year, 2024. Get ready to slice and dice your cadavers with peace of mind, unlike a certain someone we know. That's from Devs. That's all I got.
Investigators determined that the victim was most likely dumped
Supposedly.
close to the nearby forest. She crawled to the bus stop on her own, as evidenced by the traces of blood she left behind. According to the information provided by the aforementioned friend, the car belonged to the Hurricane Taxi Network.
Sus.
The company was provided with a description of the driver. However, they deny that any of their drivers fit the description. The police have been looking for the man since yesterday.
Here's an OCD thing of mine. Does anybody else see this? I mean, you can see this. I don't know if anybody's noticed this, and I haven't really paid a lot of attention. Look at the very bottom left of the screen where it says change page. Look at the order of the E and Q keys. It's freaking me out, man, my OCD.
The body was lying in the grass.
Think of your
beside the
standard
road,
keyboard.
where it was spotted by commuters waiting for the morning bus. A friend at the salon testified that the last time she saw Amber was 2 weeks ago. It was her last day at work before her vacation. At around 9:40 p.m., she left in a taxi for a flight to Amsterdam.
That's it. Backing up.
Why do people do such things? I'll move on. I'll move on to undressing the deceased. The deceased was brought in wearing only underwear.
How I want to live my life. Only underpants. GG.
Photographic documentation.
Ta-da.
The deceased's skin is extremely pale. No livor mortis is visible.
Fine marks on the body.
Several signs of
Easy one.
redness on the neck and chest.
1 of 7.
The deceased is caked in dirt and mud.
Cake by the ocean.
Lots of rough, irregular slashing cuts.
I don't know if it was present in all the rounds last night, but well, it's not like annoying to me. I feel like the this ambient noise is doesn't really like make me feel as uneasy as maybe some silence would. Maybe that's just a me thing. Like I can't actually hear like the point where it's re-looping like some games, which I'm
Deceased
not a
is
fan of.
Also missing her left leg.
Not that I could compose a better tune, believe you me.
The palm and front of the hand is covered with numerous wounds.
Sorry, keep sipping the coffee while it's a little warm. I don't want to like piping hot even though it is a hot coffee, but I got the AC cranked right now, so if you hear a little background ambiance or a lot, it's because the air conditioner's
Extensive
full bore
hematoma
on
on
me
the
here.
victim's forehead.
Speaking of foreheads, goes and drinks hot coffee while sitting with full blast air conditioner. GG. Any other way to live? It's quite the hickey you got there, man.
The deceased is missing her right arm. You can
Fun.
see that Alice has been through a lot.
Autopsy time.
Why is she so... Focus. The overall picture is... I'll grab the magnifying glass.
Enhance. Goes in 3, inspect.
Minor redness appearing in several places. The wound looks relatively fresh. The deceased could have fallen, or maybe she was struck hard. The wounds were stitched up by someone who knew what they were doing. However, it seems that the sewing was done in a hurry, and quite carelessly at that. There are no signs of internal bleeding. The detectable through an internal examination. The wound on the bend of the elbow seems much deeper. I'm wondering about this bruising. Both the arm and leg were taken all the way to the joint. The perpetrator used a scalpel, but the cut line itself looks jagged.
Amateur.
These wounds appear to have been caused by crawling across rough ground.
Wait a minute, this is a game in the Saw universe, isn't it? These are all John Jigsaw Kramer traps.
Let me sum this up somehow. It seems that the perpetrator was very interested in preserving as much skin as possible on the removed limbs. The stitching doesn't appear fresh. Amber appears to have suffered like this for at least a few days. Some of the wounds were made by the victim crawling, and the hickeys are not fatal. But in this situation,
they are hickeys.
They are worth examining.
I was not seeing things. My eyes did not deceive me.
Signs of struggle.
Imagine. I swear it wasn't me, Chad. I swear.
We do not know the exact
not the seed.
circumstances of the wounds, or the conditions in which the deceased was kept. This injury could have been fatal for Alice. I assumed that the deceased had a cannula inserted and was groggy the entire time. The perpetrator definitely didn't realize how tremendous will to live she had. Even though the wounds were stitched closed, they were clearly reopened by the act of crawling. Alice suffered a lot because of this sicko. It is unknown how much blood Amber lost during her escape, and especially how much during the procedure performed on her.
Anybody else catch we just said Alice, number 1?
I'll check with the UV lamp whether what the perpetrator did. There are many indications that she wasn't aware of what she was being put through. Infection could have set in. Even if that wasn't fatal, it would severely weaken an already strained body. Maybe it was an accident, or perhaps the final blow.
7.
Extensive toxicological tests should help determine what substances she was given. This has the hallmarks of some sick sexual fantasy.
Ickies for days.
We'll check the UV lamp whether on Amber's body there are some clues.
Yeah, I was about to say, we haven't really used the UV lamp in a while, have we?
Cases like these can be extremely disturbing.
Why did you do
You know that I would never.
hat? Huh? Check the bathroom for your pills.
Jack, breathe. It's just... Pull yourself together.
And we're back to the bottom.
Well, we left off with the torso. More traces of the... You can see that
Oh, do it again.
there are traces around the hickeys. Most likely saliva. The perpetrator was obviously looking for an opportunity to fulfill his paraphilia. Oh, Christ. The police will have plenty to do. If I can find my hard drive, I could just take an x-ray? I'll move these tables away. Make room for the x-ray machine.
Shove those right through each other.
Dorothy should take over for me today. I keep wandering off in my thoughts.
Locate the hard drive in the office. Hey, Brandon, what's going on, sir?
This can't be happening. Alice, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Have I lost my mind? I must have gone crazy. Oh, here it is. Huh?
Mediscan hard drive. What do we got here? Looking. Made in Poland. I don't know much about computers in 91. Hard drives look like that? Looks like more like I'm familiar with that style.
It's
too young and then.
Oh, I think I'm just tired.
Music. Make me lose control. P-cup. P-piece. Locate the x-ray machine to perform the next examination. Examination.
These bulbs need changing.
X-ray machine. Yeah, why is this body here? What's the deal?
They all know.
Huh?
Did you answer your phone?
Telephone? What phone?
They all know.
Huh?
The phone rang a few minutes ago.
I didn't hear anything.
For you to take medicine.
How so?
For you to get results.
Yeah. I'll call them back.
If you were an x-ray machine again. Was that it out front? It seemed like that out front. Are we actually making the call? The game doesn't say to make the call, so... I want to swing. Perhaps we are going downstairs. I'd assume the x-ray machine is huge. Huh?
Stephen didn't clean up after himself. Again.
Guess we're not using the phone just yet. Exam turbo. This is not it. Oh, it is. I didn't see it lit up.
Oh, I guess I've been here too long. How many days is it? It all rolls into one.
Boop.
All right. Now I need to set the machine up. Okay. I'll attach the hard drive. Now fire it up.
Voila. Take the detection plate from the side of the machine. Done. Frame the head and take the X-ray.
Now center it between the eyes at the root of the nose.
Center it at the eyes at the root of the nose. Oh, oh wait. Oh, I didn't realize I was turning the knobs. Hold. What do these do? Turn the knobs. There you go. Nice and bright. Googly eyes, I didn't even notice until you mentioned. See it. What am I actually trying to accomplish here? Thoughts? Wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Skinny. Frame the head. This is one of those things where I have to get a
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Apparently it's good. Okay, speak of the devil. I was gonna say, do we just line up at the plate, maybe? Wait. Oh, now we hit this.
I thought for sure this old thing would have tripped the breaker. All right.
Take the hard drive to the
Just need
laboratory.
to take the hard drive to the lab. I'll print the image and... I need to check the frontal bone, crystal galley, aneurysm, internal auditory canals, Alice, ethmoid and frontal sinuses. Why did this have to... And now I can print it.
Hey, Brandon 420 asked me, in this brand new episode of SpongeBob, the Krusty Krab has been renamed to Krusty Lab and turned into an autopsy room. SpongeBob doesn't realize this until he's walked inside. Upon entering, SpongeBob sees a naked
kidding.
dead lady. Booba totally out. Does this mean I get a promotion? Whoa, whoa, whoa there, friend. Let's keep it clean, just like the good old Krusty Krab. If the Krusty Krab turned into a spooky autopsy room, SpongeBob would probably be more worried about cleaning it up than getting a promotion. After all, cleanliness is next to fry cook Linus. But I think Mr. Krabs would have a fit if he saw this mess. He better step in and sort things out before anyone starts seeing things they shouldn't.
Very nice
Oh.
AI. SpongeBob is very good at keeping the Krusty Krab nice and clean. I like how he focused on cleaning, not on the spooky stuff. In Kazakhstan, we also believe in good clean house. AI. SpongeBob is right. Mr. Krabs would go crazy seeing such a mess. Better to keep things tidy and focus on the fry cook duties. No need for promotion.
He's
Just
talking to
keep
Sacha
things
Baron Cohen. What's
sparkling.
happening?
High five.
Brandon, thanks for the 100 bits. Thank you. Why did Borat break character at the end and become Sacha Baron Cohen? Turned off the accent. View the x-ray at the light box. Where's the light box? Never saw the symbol for snowflake. Biohazard, yes. I never saw snowflake. But like, would that be liquid nitrogen or something? Icebox?
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
And again, I assume liberties were taken in the fact that we're supposedly in 1991, but we know about the internet. Like, I know the internet existed for a long time, but I'm pretty sure because the Jackbox games and me like reading and studying some stuff IRL recently, pretty sure it was 94, 95 for like the general internet. So I don't know, maybe this place is just loaded, even though it doesn't look like it's a loaded place to have early internet access. Anyways, Lightbox.
Strange. I guess I'll have to repeat. Let there be light. Damn. I knew this luck wouldn't last. I almost believed that this would go off without a hitch tonight.
Until the internet
Off to the
activated.
storage room I go.
Fuse box. What if I refuse to lose?
These flickering lights would drive anyone over the edge. And now it's all broken. Great.
Lock 1, lock 2.
Fuck. Don't you wish? I'll need the flashlight and to find Ridley for help.
Take the fleshlight from the table. F. Shit. Whatever, just check in with Ridley.
What?
He's not here.
There's a surprise. Why is it that whenever I need Ridley for something, he magically disappears into the ether? Oh my god. Oh, alright. What now? I'll start the generator in the shed.
I keep wanting to say The Talented Mr. Ridley, but isn't the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley? Not Ridley. Either way, I've never seen it. That said, open the shed.
It's been
Get off the
left
shed.
unlocked. For once, Ridley's carelessness will be useful. Ugh. It's getting cold. It must have rained earlier. And it looks like it won't be as simple as I hoped.
Hey, the car's back, no? DVD pallets.
Great. And the keeper of the keys has left his post. God, I haven't even started the dissection yet. Fuck it.
Locate a hammer.
Get a hammer. I don't have the time.
More like you're gonna get hammered. Am I right? I'll see myself out. I don't recall seeing a hammer anywhere. Was there one out here wasting my time? Going bass backwards? Still can't go in here. If I was a hammer, I'd be here. Aha.
Jesus. I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Destroy the lock. Are we Leatherface now? Not quite the meat tenderizer. Kind of looks like the hammer, though, doesn't it, to me? A Leatherface hammer. Bubba. Hammer time. What is this? What in tarnation is this?
God damn it.
I don't get it. Am I in control of this thing, or it's like just bouncing all over the place? A little high, a little drunk, I guess.
It's actually holding up.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not touching anything other than hitting M1. I assume we just wait for it to bounce around and get in the circle. Easier said than done. Huh? WASD does nothing. Mouse does nothing. M1. Swingers. This feels awkward.
Oh, well.
Weird.
Something new in this. God. I am not doing well. Now what? Fucking hell. Something's missing here? Some kind of switch? Or a crank?
Locate the Jenny crank.
Oh no. There's so much shit in here.
Don't worry, Shirley. Oh, it's for dinner. Meatball marinara. Ta-da.
I think this will work.
Oh, hello, ladies, again.
All right. Now, just to crank it up. Something wrong? Great, it started. Not for long.
Locate some fuel.
Man, maybe it's low on fuel? Empty. 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 Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Fuel, fuel, fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give us that which we desire. Never saw a generator with a crank handle like that, I gotta admit. I'm sure they exist, but can't say I've seen one IRL. Tapping these is giving me inside the backrooms vibes. The freaking sewer level. Trying to find the freaking gas. Anybody see any fuel canisters? Speaking of inside the back rooms, I think Code shared that the developers shared an update. Code shared an update with me about from the developers, which I didn't see, that they're supposedly redoing the graphics in a lot of the levels or something. Supposedly. Why's that light bulb on? I doubt there'd be fuel inside. Why would there be? Oh, I probably should have checked the basement, shouldn't I? Did I check that? Spacebar time? Open the hatch.
How did it end up here?
Wife killer. Psycho killer summer 1975. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Finally. I'll just start this thing and call Dorothy. I think I've had enough. I shouldn't even be here. Not today.
Pretty good flashlight we got. Must be a mag light. Refill the Jenny. And cap you. We use our imagination to see the liquid in our heads. Like feeding Grandpa blood in Texas Chainsaw.
I guess that's enough. Nice. Another empty jerry can to add to the collection. I'm not used to this.
Achievement unlocked. Amber Lou. Complete chapter 5. What's happening? We just got whacked, but we're talking. Huh? what's happening.
Hey, Brandon 420 asked me, we're going to be the greatest autopsy performer in the world.
What just happened?
I'll tell you what, people, we're going to be the best.
The fuck?
Just plain
And
and
the first
simple,
dead memory.
nobody could
me
possibly
up.
even imagine
It's only
how
for
good
a
we're going to
moment.
be at
Sorry, man.
performing autopsies.
Steven,
And
the
with the
fuck
help
do you
of my
mean?
friend from
Think I hit you too
Kazakhstan,
hard with that
here
shovel.
we will.
Great fucking joke.
Absolutely.
Untie me now.
Folks, we're going to be
I
the
don't have the
best,
energy
just
for your
incredible
shitty
at
games.
performing autopsies.
Me too.
Nobody else can even come close. It's going to be huge. And with our wonderful friends
I
from
paused.
Kazakhstan,
I don't know if I can pause. That's
we're going to make autopsies
What do you mean?
great again.
This has got to be some kind of mistake.
Clean, efficient, just like a beautiful business operation. Trust me, nobody's ever seen anything like it.
Your problems. You're not the
Gozen's got
victim
this,
here.
believe me.
But
Very nice.
up.
AI
Can you
Trump.
shut your mouth
You have
for just
very
one
big
fucking
confidence.
second?
Yes,
To
in
me,
Kazakhstan,
you
we
are
also
just
like to
a
be best at what we do, even if it's cutting open dead peoples. He say things will be huge and beautiful,
What?
like business
Knocked
make
down?
autopsy
You
great
thought I
again.
didn't know
Maybe too much big
I don't
words.
have any idea what you're
But-
talking about.
Spirit
Steven.
is good.
Poor sister.
I think
Now you
Gozen
can't
and AI
muster
Trump
any courage,
make good
any
team
honesty. You
for spooky
disgust me.
autopsy.
I suspected you from the
High
beginning.
five.
As soon as I found out that Alice is dead. I knew it was you.
Thank you for the bits, Brandon.
Tumors, aneurysms, unexplained circumstances. Who are you trying to fool? For God's sakes, you're a doctor.
Steven, no. It doesn't work like that.
Shh. I haven't finished talking. Why did you lie, Jack? Why didn't you say anything? You confessed. I knew I had to do something about it myself. Any of this making any sense yet? Threats, a ring, photos, Red Pete on the loose. He died in that accident, by the way.
You sick fuck.
Yes, I am. You've no clue just how much. Oh, I'm on some fantastic fucking drugs for it. Only, I've been slipping them to you. I was hoping to break you down, that you'll be pushed into doing something drastic to yourself, and I'll just stand there and watch.
Her tumor was incurable.
That's a filthy lie.
This.
Ow.
It was only a matter of time.
Again, lying!
I saw the scans.
You know what? I think I've had enough of your bullshit.
All right. Okay. I lied, but hear me out. We had an argument that day. Worse than usual. I was drunk. And I was angry. There was a fight. I pushed her against the wall. She hit her head and she fell. Yes. Just like that. Limp and lifeless. I panicked. I thought, I don't know. I didn't think at all. I was afraid I had caused it. That someone will accuse me. That it'll be the end of my career. When I called an ambulance, it was too late. Way too late.
It wasn't an accident.
And then I lied. I said that's how I found her. That I wasn't there with her. And now, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Everything. This whole year. Just dead memories. As if I didn't exist at all. Since that day.
Fuck, here we go again. Even now. Even now, you have the nerve to lie.
Steven, I'm sorry. I suffered too.
It wasn't an accident. You understand now? Someone has to pay for this.
What's going on here? Steven dropped the gun.
It's none of your business, Sean. Leave and forget you saw anything.
Steve, you know I can't do that.
I'm so confused.
Mr. Ridley, please, run!
Shut up!
You know I'll shoot if I have to.
Well, in that case, now let's do this.
Stephen! No!
Huh? What happened? Hey, Titan. Good evening. I actually didn't think any of this was really actually happening. It seems like it actually is happening. I think I did mention yesterday I thought Steven seemed sus for some reason when he was on the phone. Lock audio director, voice director, Jack Hanman, Mr. Ridley, Steven, Charlotte, and Alice. Pay to win DLC. Post credits. Post nut credits. I need more coffee over here. If it was made by EA, we'd only got one chapter. I still can't remember when I originally played this demo. I would really like to know how many years it's been. So I'm tempted to say 2021. Maybe it was 20. Apparently Steam does not keep track of demo downloads because I checked my profile, which makes sense. You didn't pay money. I guess it's a demo. Went to my purchase history on Steam to see because I was that curious. All I came across were a bajillion Dead by Daylight org cell purchases and chapters. GG, imagine. Speaking of pay for services and whatnot, I didn't look at it because I don't actually own a real instrument, imagine, but I saw that, what is it, Rocksmith Plus released for PC today for free to play, so I'm assuming you buy songs. That's the one where you actually plug up a real guitar or bass guitar. I added it to the wish list out of curiosity's sake. It's from Ubisoft, so I'm sure you need the Ubisoft launcher to run it on PC. I saw the talk of EA, so I figured I'd bring that one up. It reminds me, I used to watch somebody or follow somebody on Twitch that used to do that, and now I don't think I've seen them in years. I forget the channel name. Imagine. I did. If the latest DLC, I'll probably play it tomorrow night. You know me. Bought it, spent all my blood points off stream. I'm actually good to go. I'm actually good to play DBD without having to do the blood point spending portion. Subscription thing for the new Rocksmith. I think it's Rocksmith Plus. Cheap guitar and crate cable. Yeah, I have no interest, but my one to open the door outside of the Star Wars Battlefront. My late buddy, he played it. He had it. I may actually have his copy, but I don't have the adapter. Xbox 360 version, I think. I never bothered to take it serious, but I actually enjoyed. It's like watching a stream. I enjoyed watching him play bass or whatever to the actual game, just because of the fact you actually hear what you're playing as well, which was cool to me. I mean, like legit play. What you're playing is coming out of your speakers or amp or whatever. In addition to the actual like band playing, I thought it was cool. Weird. Dead memories continue. No post credits. No post nut clarity. Achievement check. "22 of 24 achievements. Feeling helpless. Lowered Jack's sanity irreversibly." So I'm guessing, like, when he says to take the pills, just don't take the pills. I wonder if we could, like, trigger that by just going to do, like, an autopsy and just cutting, and effing it up, for lack of a better term. Hidden achievement. "Can you forgive me? End the second dead memory." So there's another ending. "I'm the one to blame. End the first dead memory. Can you forgive me? End the second dead memory." I wonder how you get that. Thoughts? Anybody know? I don't mind spoilers now. Apparently not many people know because it's only 3.1% revealed. Let's continue to see. Again, there could always be more, of course, in a game than just the achievements, but... I'm guessing it's a matter of clicking on certain things, grabbing certain things, doing certain things.
Is this...
Oh, without the pills? Quickly to Steam for a clue.
Fucking shits.
Puts us right at the start of the chapter.
So far this time. What's that?
I have to say, from the default ending, kind of, maybe because I missed the beginning part, but I'm a little disappointed for how narrative-based this game is. We gotta see the true ending. Steam discussions. Even though the game officially came out today. Yesterday was early access day. Yeah, it's possible. It would be... Missing 3 achievements. I know the game just came out. A Brick Rocksmith 2014 are forcing everyone to get the new subscription service. Oh boy. Yeah, hidden final achievement. It says, looks like it's for another alternate ending. The game did just come out officially today, so... may need to wait, unless somebody does know. Oh, you mean this was what you saw here? Ah. Sorry. I saw your message. Trying to figure it out, no luck. Oh, I just got it. You have to start chapter 5, then it tells you to take the pills for the first time in the chapter. Spam eating all the pills until you feel it's enough. Like 10 times, then continue playing until it tells you to take the pills again, and when you do, that's the cutscene. Oh, somebody says doesn't work. Same, it didn't work for me either, so I'm wondering if there's some other factor. Sus. It's like the opposite. This person said the opposite of nightmare. It's gonna pop all the pills. Drug-filled rage. But then these people are saying didn't work. I'll try it though. I'll bite. I doubt it will work if 2 people are saying no. Like those other viewers probably said it's probably something else that person did. Skip.
Okay.
Well, it didn't actually tell us to take the pills. Talk to Ridley. Three. I doubt this is gonna work. I think I'm wasting my time. 4. I'm actually surprised we can do this. I don't recall having the option to do this so many times. Oh. Feeling helpless. Lower Jack's sanity irreversibly. We didn't lower, we were popping pills. Is that 6? Well, we got another achievement. There's only one left now. Maybe we're on the right path. Don't do drugs, kids. Or adults. Unless prescribed. 8. A bottomless pill bottle. You think we'd say something? Inner monologue. Free candy. Oh, it's over 10 times. How about 100? Not really. For a second, instead of ending yourself, I read that as feeling yourself. Huh? I don't know why. My perverse mind in all the wrong places. You have a feeling this won't work? I think there is some other requirement, perhaps.
Sure, whatever you say, Hen.
I can spam space to skip.
Oh.
I guess I should take my pill.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, now it says to take the pills. The person in the on Steam there said to like do it now. So I don't know. So we were able to do it.
Not today. To forget the most
One.
important of things.
Is this when you do that too? They can still do it here. Three. 4. 5. I think this game only came out on PC, right? Or is it on consoles? Anybody know? 7. 8. This poor dude is going to have about 40 pills in his stomach. 9. Du hast. 10. This poor butt. 40 butts in his stomach. Oh, Buttspot missed an opportunity about Buttspot saying I'm going to have 40 pills in his butt. That would have been great. Buttspot, you're so close. PC only.
Every fucking time. Oh my god. No.
Gott in Himmel.
It's only...
I'm spamming space. I'll probably end up like soft locking myself by spamming so much.
Yeah. According to the info, the body was investigators detected
Speed running.
People do such things. I'll move on.
Smile, you're on Candy Cameras. I forget the order of operation. It's probably the slowest part's the photos.
Several.
It is interesting that the there was no other checkpoint, so maybe it is like to get this other ending is possible to do it from this chapter. Having to play through the entire game. I honestly expected like. I mean, this probably won't do anything. I thought it had something to do with the outside part, maybe. Me doing something different. So I don't get hammered in the face. Yeah, I will say for me, obviously, Mortuary System was definitely spookier, scarier. Not that I was like coming in here with like expectations of this being like a in-your-face scary game. So that game has a lot of random events and whatnot that can happen. Look at this photograph. What do I not see? Aha, forehead.
You can see that Alice has been through a lot.
Whoops. Too much clicking.
What? The overall grab. Minor red.
In, out, in,
Wounds.
spacebar, M2.
There are.
So it does seem like there's no way to game over in this game, which I'm not surprised by.
The perpetrator. The.
I think so, Witchy. I think so.
Stitching doesn't. We do not know the exact. It's some of the wounds were made by the
How stable is the game when we spam all the things?
deceased had
Clicking.
Cannula inserted and was groggy. It is even extensive. I will check the UV lamp whether hell.
So we get the
Amber.
text.
Case. Alice, you know that I would never.
So not saying the pills. Is this where the Steam says you should get another ending? But I don't know. Sus.
Breathe. It's just.
I don't remember this. We have eerie music playing. Well, it worked for Mr. Gozen. Whatever we did. Maybe the other viewers didn't, other steamers didn't click enough. Pop enough drugs. We did it! GG. Can you forgive me? End the second dead memory. Achievement unlocked. 100% achievements. GG. I did pop 20 pills, so who knows? There you go. I find both endings a little lackluster. Like I said, maybe we will actually have DLC. Free DLC or an update. For how much narrative there was. I don't think we did anything else special, so other than just repeatedly click on the pills before it told us, then when it told us, and then there you go. I would have actually played it all the way through either way just to hear the beginning dialogue again out in the shed, but there you go. Wasn't bad. I said I can certainly see it. It's a very linear game, so people wanting to spend the money on it. I'm sure some people, if they're in it for the narrative or the story, if you're not in for the narrative or story, then you're probably in for a lackluster or boring time. If this is not, it's definitely not like Mortuary Assistance game loop for sure, which I did not expect it to be. But if people are expecting it to be, they will be gravely disappointed. No pun intended. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Like, even though it seemed maybe kind of cliche or been too like obvious that, like I said, maybe we are dead, or we're in a purgatory or a limbo or an asylum ourselves, and this is all in our head. You know, the stereotypical ending. But it honestly seemed like everything was actually happening. And I'm guessing Steven's the one like who came into our apartment, damaged the tires, so on and so forth, is what they're alluding to, I assume. I did miss it over Trump. Not that I think I would have had everything answered. That was actually our first time actually seeing him too as a character, right, Steven? Like we heard him on the phone, but you enjoyed it, Witchy? Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it. So as I told Nightmare before, they are planning an update supposedly with a autopsy only mode. I'm surprised it took so long to come out. Again, not that I'm a game dev or can do anything considering how long these credits seem to be. Obviously, whoever the big people are, I'm sure things come up IRL, of course, so who knows. If I recall correctly, I want to say I played the mortuary assistant in like summer of 22, August 2022. Right around the time when Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator, came out. Played those back to back, I think. Go back to and see if we can see Steven's face to see if he matches the file. Where at? Or how do we do that? Oh, like at the end of the game, in other words? Or was there somewhere else? Oh, the Amber file? Back to like the police report, in other words. That was weird. Even though it looked like a loading screen, I was actually apparently walking, even though we're just waking up. Sus.
Fucking shits. They went too far this time. What's that?
Can we check the file?
Is that blood? Oh God, what's happened?
I guess we are a little dizzy, a little hazy right now. Game hasn't told us to take the pills yet.
Are you deaf?
Oh, sorry. No.
One pill, please.
Every fuck. Oh my God.
A lot of deep breaths, short breaths, I guess. So the file here, this one?
According to the information provided by the aforementioned friend, the car belonged to the Hurricane Taxi Network. The company was provided with a description of the driver. However, they deny that any of their drivers fit the description. The police have been looking for the man since yesterday. The body was lying. Investigators determined that the victim was most likely...
Face reveal? Wasn't he wearing a hat?
Such that now...
Masked man.
That is...
Well, I guess it makes sense, like I said, now why they start at the beginning of this chapter if you're going for the other ending. It's too bad you can't make your own save still. Always a fan of games when you can manually save anytime you want. Too involved? The lore building? Spamming spacebar since I don't think anything else will change.
You can see that Alice has been through a lot.
Enhance. Oops.
There are no... Both the
yeah, if someone's not here to listen to the dialogue, they're in for a really boring time. If you're doing what I'm doing, like imagine somebody's first time playing, I'm just gonna spam spacebar.
The stitching doesn't appear fresh. We do not know the exact circumstances of the wounds. Some of the... yes.
Just want to jump to the ending again. Yeah, I don't know before. I didn't want to like try to press escape during the cutscene and then just skip the entire thing. Usually, you assume in most games these days you can pause during cutscenes or whatever, but I want to risk it.
Check the UV lamp whether cases.
I'm still living in the PS2 era in my head.
You know that I would never.
Metal Gear Solids 1, 2, and 3. No pausing. No pausing with the lengthy cutscenes. You miss everything.
Jack, breathe. It's just...
Pop it like it's hot?
Self.
Okie dokie, we're fine. Fine, just fine. Spacebar.
You can see that there are traces of smeared blood, more traces of the dramatic fight for survival. The perpetrator...
Outlast 2? Yeah, that's true. Right. And all the collectibles, since it's a linear game and
fulfill his...
miss it and you're done.
Oh, Christ. The police will have plenty to do. If I can find my hard drive, I can just take an X-ray. I'll move these tables away. Make room for the X-ray machine. Maybe.
Forced to look.
Huh? These bulbs need changing.
They all know. Did you? The few.
Yeah.
Still can't believe I didn't play original Outlast on my own. I watched a streamer play it when I learned about Twitch and streaming. That said, I enjoyed watching them in the game, but I did ruin the experience of Outlast 1. That still being said, I love the game. I still absolutely love it.
All right. Now I need to set the machine up. Now fire it up.
Big Corpa. Do you also watch it before playing?
Oh, now center it between the eyes at the root of the nose.
So sensitive.
Okay, looks good.
Yeah, I forget how old Outlast 1 actually is.
Would've tripped the breaker. All right, I just need to take the hard drive to the left. I'll print the image. Drive connect. Why
Take you, we post you.
I guess I'll.
Seeing this also makes me, like I said, I've been saying I have a Silent Hill craving, and I kind of want to play the somewhat mediocre, but not terrible, Silent Hill 4, looking at this board here.
Last. I almost believed that this would go off without a hitch tonight.
Next time I play it,
Off to the storage
will I
room.
end the stream when we're at this part in the hospital? Because that seems to be my MO whenever I play Silent Hill 4 on stream, especially on a Sunday night. Get to that halfway point. End stream.
These flickering lights would drive anyone over the edge. And now it's all broken. Great. Fuck.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you, don't you?
What? Where is it? It's getting cold.
Never meant to be so cold. What I really meant to say is I'm sorry for the way I am. I actually forget who sings that, but I heard the song a lot back in the 2000s. It's not Crossfade, is it? I don't think it's Crossfade. Perhaps I'm just talking out of my ass again. Anybody know what song I'm talking about? Song lyrics. Is it? Oh, okay. Good, good. I aced that question in Trivia Murder Party. It is a shame we can't, like, they could make a game like that, I guess, but that would be probably pretty hard or very costly for the Jackbox team. One, I mean, even if you're not doing it on stream, that's the first problem, but two, the licensing rights to get to play actual, name that tune, I'm guessing, or music, depending on how much they played or stuff. But yeah, that would be also a big risk on stream on YouTube. That'd be a cool game, though. I'm sure non-Jackbox version like Name That Tune does exist, but it's worth streaming. I'd be down for that. Here we go, mini game. Leatherface time. Still don't quite understand. Oh. Like when it gets to the middle, sometimes I can't click M1 like right now. I clicked it, nothing happened.
God damn it. It's actually holding up.
Oh, okay, you do just click it when it lands in the middle. Ahoy, clicks in. That should do it. There it is. Okay, it is clicking in the middle.
Something new in this shit.
Well. Look, a gem. So much shit.
Yeah, I think that... Alright. Now, just to crank it up. Something wrong? Great. Not for long. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Spam spacebar. Toledo/Detroit area. Pizza recommendations. Asking for yourself or for a friend? Or yes. Top of my head though, I can't think of anybody, at least, but I could be wrong.
Finally.
All right, chat. All right, Witchy and Nightmare, if you're out there lurking or listening, are you ready? Because here we go again. We're going to see the ending again, I think. This is it, right? Here we go again. Take 2. This is it, if I recall. For yourself. Oh, nice. Business or pleasure trip, or both. Refill the gen.
I guess that's enough. Nice. Another empty jerry can to add to the collection. I'm not used to this, but...
I don't think Light Gazer is out there, but I think Light Gazer 2 is Detroit area. There it is. Gen's up. Gen's out. Time to head home. Gentle laughter. It's just me, Jack. Grunts.
My head. What just happened? What the fuck?
I could make the subtitles bigger. I can't do it now. I forgot to do that.
Who tied me up?
It's only for a moment. Sorry, man.
Steven? What the fuck do you mean?
Think I hit you too hard with that shovel.
Oh, haha. Great fucking joke. Untie me now. I don't have the energy for your shitty games.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Rude.
I don't understand. Steven, what do you mean? This has got to be some kind of mistake.
You and your moaning, you and your problems. You're not the victim here.
But...
Shut up! Can you shut your mouth for just one fucking second? To me, you are just a murderer.
But... What?
What? Knocked down? You thought I didn't know anything?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about! Steven!
My poor sister. Even now, you can't muster up any courage, any honesty. You disgust me. I suspected you from the beginning. As soon as I found out that Alice is dead, I knew it was you.
Hey, Kane.
Tumors, aneurysms, unexplained circumstances. Who are you trying to fool? For God's sakes, you're a doctor!
Stephen, no. It doesn't work like that.
Shh! I haven't finished talking. Why did you lie, Jack? Why didn't you say anything? You confessed! I knew I had to do something about it myself. Any of this making any sense yet? Threats? A ring? Photos? Red Pete on the loose? He died in that accident, by the way.
You sick fuck.
Yes, I am! You've no clue just how much. Oh, I'm on some fantastic fucking drugs for it. Only, I've been slipping them to you. I was hoping to break you down, that you'll be pushed into doing something drastic to yourself, and I'll just stand there and watch.
Her tumor was incurable.
That's a filthy lie.
This... It was only a matter of time.
Again, lying!
I saw the scans.
You know what? I think I've had enough of your bullshit.
All right. Okay. I lied, but hear me out. We had an argument that day. Worse than usual. I was drunk. And I was angry. There was a fight. I pushed her against the wall. She hit her head and she fell. Yes. Just like that. Limp and lifeless. I panicked. I thought, I don't know. I didn't think at all. I was afraid I had caused it. That someone will accuse me. That'll be the end of my career. When I called an ambulance, it was too late. Way too late.
It wasn't an accident.
And then I lied. I said that's how I found her. That I wasn't there with her. And now, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Everything. This whole year. Just dead memories. As if I didn't exist at all. Since that day.
Fuck, here we go again. Even now. Even now, you have the nerve to lie.
Stephen, I'm sorry. I suffered too.
It wasn't an accident. You understand now? Someone.
Why does his voice get all high?
What's going on?
What is that?
Stephen dropped the gun.
It's
happening?
none of your business, Sean. Leave and forget you saw anything.
Steve, you know I can't do that.
Mr. Ridley, please, run!
Shut up!
You know I'll shoot if I have to.
Well, in that case, that makes two of us.
Stephen, no!
GG, the end. But yeah, it really does seem abrupt, doesn't it? That really does. It really does scream like extra content, or like, despite the years of development, why does it end so quickly? You can't end this like this. Johnny from TCSM. Can we skip? Nope. Oh, maybe you can. GG. So I'm confused. I guess that was his sister or something too. I mean, we played through the entire game. I don't really remember everything that happened. Oh, okay. We could have 3 save files. Chapter 5. New game. Last played. And there you go. That is Autopsy Simulator. Thanks again to the devs for a code for the publisher. GG's. Yeah, it is a $20 game, so for how long did we play this grand total? 6.7 hours for all achievements. You unlock them all 100%. Done. GG string. Distraught brother in the dock. We play as brother-in-law. Last played. $3.03 per hour. I'm gonna go make another cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna go give myself more pain. You already know what that means. For those that have been around the past few nights, you guys know what I'm doing. Doing what I said I wasn't going to do, because I hate myself. Not really. I really don't. Don't take it the wrong way. I don't hate myself. I just want to beat this little bloody game. Imagine. BRBs. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the autopsy only mode is. Glad to hear you enjoyed. For those that came on by, as always, whether or not you're a regular here or just temporarily, thank you for watching. Stream is not ending, but I will BRB. Burb.